Hey, what is up? Welcome to a YouTube video. Today I'm going to be doing some Q&As which I got from you guys on Instagram. Some really common questions which I think will clear up and I can have it on my page for when anyone wants to see it. So this should be in my story archive. It's been more than 24 hours, so you guys got all the time you want to put in your questions or whatever. I think I'll do as many as I can. So the first one I see is, how do you manage, bro? And I think managing is and time management is all about how you manage your time, because in the end there's an infinite amount of things that you do, but there's a limited amount of time. So you have to schedule your time. And how I do that basically is I rank everything that's most important to me. What I feel for me is most important. For you, it might be something else. For me, I think my top priorities are my physique, my health, and then my passion. And that's how I rank things. Sometimes they go up and down, and I do something like I stay up at night doing some work or whatever. But you have to have this rank list, and you have to manage your time really well. Right now, start planning on Google Calendar. So I suppose I just tell Claude to add this to my calendar, and it does it, and it's on my Google Calendar, so I can manage my time pretty well. I think overall, bro, you just have to manage your time. Everyone has the same 24 hours in a day, and I've heard way too many people make the excuse that I don't have time. Literally, everyone has time if you make something your priority. Moving on, how many MUNs done? So, you guys might think I've done a lot of MUNs. I chaired an MUN as well. So, I've done total this one that I just chaired, I've done 3 MUNs. That one there is Thaiman. That is when I was deputy president, and I did another in a local. It was a couple years ago in Diplomathon. I think MUNs used to be good, but I find them quite pointless now, except for when you actually have fun and don't do work. How long has it taken you to have such a great physique? Man, so I've been lifting since more than 2 years now. I got into endurance sports at the start of this year, so I haven't made any gains since then. I've just been maintaining. And yeah, so it's taken me about 2 years to build a physique. I was really skinny. I think I'll put a picture up here of how I was. So yeah, 2 years, 2 years. Why did you start with this journey? Plus, why did you start with this journey and what's your motivation? If I really be honest, so it was my parents who got me in the gym. I remember my dad took me for the first time, but I used to go before that. Then I didn't really know what I was doing, but I was pretty insecure about my physique, the way I looked, and I just didn't like my appearance. So of course, as any normal person would do, you change it. Logically thinking, if you don't like something, you change it. You don't like the way your room's organized, you change it. But with for some reason in society, when it comes to your physique, people take it as taboo or body positivity and stuff like that. But I think if you actually don't like something, then it's up to you whether or not to change it. And what's my motivation? I think there's so many people on the internet now doing all these things, and that's been my main motivation. Like, you see, all these other people can do it, so that why can't you do it? Why not you? And that's been a really big motivator. Plus, the things I want to achieve, it involves me doing all this stuff. To be I want to be content creating, focus on fitness. It's my passion. I really love it. I've been doing this for years now, and I can't say that I've gotten bored. Someone has written, monetize your shit. Yeah, so of course, if I'm gonna do this long term, I'm gonna have to monetize. Unfortunately, or fortunately for some of you guys, but I'm thinking of starting some sort of, not coaching, but like to help other people get into shape. But I won't say I won't have the time. It's just not on a list of priorities right now. Right now, I want to focus on building my content, my audience, and then monetizing to that bigger audience and providing quality content. If you guys actually do want like a course, a guide, or a coaching, then you should comment that like right now so I'll get to know. Because I've gotten a couple DMs, or not so much overwhelming that I actually start coaching or whatever. But yeah, I also plan to get certified coaching, and I've done some courses online on exercise science. So let me go. Comment right now. Comment, comment, comment. How did you gain so much muscle so fast at 15? I'm telling you, it was not a fast process, bro. But I've had seasons where I've worked like extremely, extremely hard. So I've gone to the gym multiple times a day, just weightlifting back when I was not doing endurance training. So I remember days I've trained legs in the morning and then chest in the afternoon and shit like that. But I think obsession is really the thing that can make or break something. I think talent comes and goes, but if talent doesn't work hard, hard work will win. Or something like that, some quote I've seen or something. But yeah, you have to put in the hard work. And it's been more than 2 years now. This is my third year running. Third year not running, third year that I'm doing this stuff. So yeah, it takes time, bro, but I think you learn patience through the process. Hi, bro. I'm 14 right now, and I was wondering how do you get the inspiration to work out and study? I never get to find time to do both. By the way, you inspire me so much. Thank you so much, bro. This is the thing that keeps me going. But how I work out and study, I've not found it hard to work out and study. So, what yeah, as I said before, it's all about time management. But for me, I haven't found anything that difficult yet, which I will now. Triathlon training demands a lot more than weightlifting. Weightlifting is like you lift what 2 hours a day or 3 hours a day, actually really good, and then you have a lot of free time around the day to do whatever. When I was just weightlifting, I remember I would just go to the gym, work out for 2 hours, and come back, watch science-based content on lifting. I was like completely obsessed, right? I have this obsessive thing. If I'm focused on something, I will fully focus on it. So yeah, but I think you have to divide your time well. And studying, I will say this, for studying, this has helped me so much. I've gotten straight A's also before, but what I wanted to do is study. Studying is you're getting knowledge and you're putting it into your brain, right? And the most effective way to do that is not like reading your textbook or anything. That's not active. When your brain learns something, you're actively recalling something. That's active recall. And then space repetition, you're doing it over and over. It's like going to the gym. You're actively going to failure, and then you're doing it every single day or in a routine. That's spaced repetition. So you want, instead of studying for like 5 hours, I've never ever done that. Like, you want quality blocks of studying where you're actually, what I like to do is just do practice questions. I just do practice questions. I don't think I've ever even opened my tech. I've never even opened my textbooks to like properly read them. But active recall is key, bro. You have to actively read. You can't just passively learn, just put on a video and then you're just learning. I do that sometimes, but main is doing questions and forcing your brain to adapt. Someone's asking, was this on the whiteboard? This was like me at the start of the year. I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. So I've just written everything I've ever had a connection with or had an interest with. This is actually kind of outdated. So you can see I've asterisk some things, which is content, running, cycling, swimming, triathlon. That is exactly what I'm doing right now. Like, I've put asterisks on that at the start of the year, and then now I'm doing that shit. So all this other shit you can probably ignore, it's not as important. But yeah, I will erase that soon, but my marker is just like stuck there. How can I grow as a content creator? I can't tell you much. I've not become that big of a content creator. But what I am learning now, I haven't learned anything. I'm probably very naive in the field. But I think it's more at the start, it's always quantity. You want to experiment. So you post 10 different formats. You figure out which one works the best, you double down on that. Whatever works for you, just double down, keep doing that. You found your format. But if you not just keep experimenting, trying new things until you find that one thing as a small creator. And then I think it's more quality over quantity than quantity, sorry. But you have to create quality content for your audience. Like I'm speaking to a camera. I've spoken to a camera probably like 100 hours. I'm just staring at a camera and talking, and I'm not getting paid for this, which is quality content. You're providing some service or something to your consumer, customer, and you provide free you provide free knowledge or whatever, and you produce quality content. You put effort into it. That's what I found recently. You have to put effort into it instead of just posting what goes viral or whatever. But yeah, I think you'll definitely figure it out if you just try different content styles. You actually research it and you put your heart and soul into this work. It takes a lot of effort. People think being a content creator is easy. It's been 6 months. I'm still at 4,000 followers. Some people get lucky, but it's not about luck. It's about how you put yourself in that lucky situation. So I think that is a wrap for all questions. Also, someone said it's their birthday. Happy belated birthday to you. Shout out. Anyways, that is all for the Q&A. I'm gonna wrap this up. I've been talking for a while now to, as I said, this camera. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.